It's about that time. We have to make good on our end of the bargain. If that's the case, suppose I should be ready. My chat box is on! Shit, nah, I'm gonna turn it off. And Jack Bador, thank you for the follow. We have this letter from Rainer. We should probably gear up for it. I do not know how we could gear up much better than we currently are, but we could at the very least repair some of our armor. Numbers are. Thank you for following. We don't have a whole lot of food. We'll just have to make do with what we do have. Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to bring this. And is there anything else? Potions. I suppose a couple of these could have their purposes. Maybe even that. These. Even this. I hope I don't lose track of which of these potions are which. That would be unfortunate. Perhaps a bow. This one will do. And some arrows. This trident's almost broken. There's no point in bringing this. Alright. Money. Well, it's not good to travel in a light purse. Might as well bring that with us as well. As for some reading material. Tools. Okay. This seems adequate. Just for emergencies. Okay. This should be enough. Now that we're prepared, we shouldn't go alone. Besides, there are others that need to fulfill the end of the bargain as well. Let's see if they're home. It seems like at least one of them are. She's swinging a sword and a pike. Is she preparing herself? Now she's thumbing through pages. And she was startled by my appearance.
No, I wasn't. What do you mean?
Practicing your weapon skills?
Sure. We'll call it that. I was told by voices in my head to make a blue pointy thing.
A blue pointy thing.
I've got a blue pointy thing now.
I don't know if I call that blue. It's more like a little bit of a green tinge to it.
Yeah, it's like a teal, a cyan, a turquoise. Yeah. Also, are you responsible for our wonderful shelf and our wonderful other shelf and our wonderful painting?
I am, and look, it's a chandelier.
Wow.
E!
I'm going to venture a guess and say you didn't paint those yourself.
What? I am a very talented painter, I'll have you know. And this is the finest work of art that I picked out of nowhere. I honestly, I just procured it. I really don't know where it came from. I may not have painted it, but I could totally paint this. I would look exactly like it too. 100%.
Thank you for the sub.
You know what? I will believe you. I choose to believe you.
Well, today we've got bigger order. It's about time we made good on our promise to those Solarans.
Right.
Remember the terms of the letter. Dear chosen of Solara, it's come to my attention that there are more of you now. Splendid. It's been some time since another batch has appeared in that old shrine. It's a pleasure to informally make your acquaintance. Cassidy has told me much about you. I look forward to seeing you in person on the front lines. I'm sure that you're excited to finally put a face to the name Raynor, so I won't spoil the surprise for you and let you make a judgment of my character for yourselves when we meet. And he gave us coordinates. Those are the coordinates to our camp underneath the unknown structure. Report to these coordinates as soon as you can. We have much to discuss with one another, I'm certain. Signed, Raynor, leader of the sacred Solarans. It is about that time that we make the trek.
Sure is.
Well, I'm excited.
I
It would
guess
be
it's a good
wise
thing that
to
I made
equip
a...
yourselves.
Yeah. Equip.
I have a bow. And an axe. I can swing it.
And I've got the Healy book. So that's probably helpful, right? See? It makes you Healy.
I feel powerful.
Good, good, good.
It's going to be a long travel. We should start moving now. Not sure how much of it we'll be able to spend moving in daylight.
I guess we'll just have to... Yeah. We'll make the most of it.
Is it wise to leave an explosive next to this?
Probably not.
Is it wise to leave an explosive anywhere? Like, where would we put it?
I'll hold on to it. You never know when an explosive can come in handy.
I opted specifically not to bring the explosive that I had. So you know what? You're taking care of that for me.
Man, I forgot to bring my lighter. Oh well.
Well,
We'll make do.
Yep.
Berries! Ow.
berries. Pointy berries.
Very pointy berries, but yummy berries. Blueberries, in fact.
Blueberries.
You don't trust me with it. I am a very trustworthy individual.
These coordinates are quite far away. There may come a time we have to make camp.
That's
okay.
alright.
I mean, we did that before we got Cassidy's house, so...
True. And we made some good fun friends along the way.
It makes me wonder just how large this new land is.
I guess you are my little pod champ. Come here.
Chinu-samu, thank you for the sub. There's a hype train!
Woo! Train.
Solara... That town. What was that town's name? So we begin with an A?
I don't know.
What town?
The one we're walking toward. Which I guess we can stop by before leaving.
Oh. Yeah, Slara. Wait. Oh, okay. I can bring my own boat.
Okay. We zoom. Ow.
Whee!
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 Ooh.
There it is.
Fine. I guess you are my little pod
Akari,
champ.
thank you for the
Come
gifted
here.
sub. I really appreciate that, actually.
The mountains are so pretty.
You
I
dropped
don't
this.
necessarily want to climb them
Thank you
again,
for the
though.
crown. Oh, right, I forgot this was there. I wonder if the feud's gone rotten in here yet. Not quite. But it is a lot of
There's food in
seeds.
here?
Oh, there's so much food.
Handouts.
I'll take it gladly.
Stew. I like stew.
Ooh, I like stew as well. And there's some tortilla chips. I'll take a couple tortilla chips. Would you like a wrap?
Yes.
And maybe a while before we come back here. To check the state of things before then.
Mmm.
At the cafe. Isn't this the one that likes to talk a lot?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah!
And there was the really good, what was it, like cider or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of apples. Hello. The young woman looks up at you, enter, and smiles. Welcome. What can I do for you today? Do you need food or drink? Or perhaps are you interested in some town gossip?
We're going to be leaving the town for a bit. Is there any advice you have for braving the wilderness?
Advice for leaving, I might not be the best person to talk to for that sort of thing. A lot of the people in Solara have barely stepped 10 feet outside of the town limits. Do you have any idea where you're going, at least? Or are you just looking around?
We were given a place, right? Some coordinates, but nothing else, really.
So you don't even have a map? How are you supposed to read coordinates without a map? We could just ask someone in town if they have the map?
Yeah.
I see. In that case, maybe there's a way I could help you before you leave. One of my regulars here happens to be a pretty skilled cartographer. While she's never left Solara, she's made a fairly detailed map of the region based on stories she hears from travelers.
Who is this friend?
Her name is Hazel. You've probably seen her around here fairly often. Her house is the one right across from my shop with the pink roof. I think that teenager Mal used to hang out around there. And now she probably won't give you her map for free. After all, she spent a long time making it. She'd want some insurance that she can trust you to bring it back. Luckily, I know you've got a good heart, so I can help vouch for you.
Thank you.
Here, when you go to talk to her, take this cider with you as a gift. Trust me, it's one of her favorite drinks of all time. Tell her that I put in a good word for you as well. She'll definitely lend you the map and help you find those coordinates. Safe travels and come back soon. Safely chosen.
Hope so. Farewell.
What a nice person.
Yeah.
Fine. I guess you are
You
my
know,
little pod
I'm a pretty
champ.
picky
Come
eater.
here.
But this place, everything is good. She munches on a baked good. Have you tried the sweet berry cookies? It's amazing. So sweet, but also super sour because of the berries. Controversial opinion too, but I think the apple cider is overrated. You have to try the melon popsicle after it's been melted down into a liquid. Amazing. I love the cider.
Akari, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. I cannot
Bro,
believe
text,
you
but you don't
single-handedly
follow.
got me to tier 2.
Ooh.
One with the pink roof.
Oh,
Probably
probably
this
this
one.
one. Yeah.
It is right across from the shop.
Greetings. The young woman sits in her home, looking over a large piece of parchment paper. She carefully inks over some of the lines with her tongue sticking out of her mouth. Okay, so the coast extends down to here, and goes around this way. Oh, and I can't forget about the pirate ship right there.
Are you Hazel?
Oh, yeah, that's me, totally. She hops out of her chair. What's up? Did you need something?
Rachel said you're a cartographer.
I guess you could say that. I've been working on a big map of the region for a while now.
She walks over to the parchment and holds it up for you to see.
I'm no professional. I don't go out and map the place myself. I just go off of what other people say. So it's probably not the most accurate, but it's something. What about it?
We need to borrow that map.
Borrow? She hugs the parchment to her chest. I didn't know about that one. I've been making this map for years. What if it gets damaged? Or wet? Or burnt? All my work would just be, poof, gone.
Well, Rachel says you can trust us.
Rachel, huh?
She even sent us with some cider.
Mm-hmm.
Oh? Cider? Her eyes light up. Why didn't you lead with that? Come on, hand it over!
You give her the cider and she immediately pours herself a glass.
Oh, this stuff is the best! You want some?
No, we have to head out. We don't have time for drinks.
Head out? Oh, that explains why you need the map. Well, I suppose if Rachel says I can trust you, then I'll trust her. Fine. Where exactly are you headed? Do you have any idea? Maybe I could just give you a part of the map, not the whole thing.
We're going to these coordinates.
Uh-huh. So that means you're going to the southwest.
She takes a portion of her map and hands it to you.
Here you go. Be careful with that piece, though. Don't go and lose it, alright? You have to bring it back safe and sound.
Mm-hmm. We
We
will.
will.
Good luck on your trip. Hopefully my map helps. If you come back safely, I guess I'll know if it did or not. Bye-bye now. I'm gonna enjoy this free cider.
You enjoy that then.
Well, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
This is far away.
Who knew giving people cider would just, get them to do things for you?
Right?
There are still other villagers around.
The older woman watches the boys near the library. I was so nice of Mal and his mother to agree to watch Cameron while I was gathering some food from Abel's farm. But I still found myself anxious for Cameron's safety. Don't get me wrong, Mal is a smart young man, but similar to Tammy, he appears to get into hijinks all the time. His antics are even more dangerous, too. He wants to be an adventurer. I suppose it can't be helped, though. Like father, like son,
I wonder how that book is coming. Maybe it's worth stopping by the library as well.
I swear, you have to get your nose out of those books, Jonah. Not everything's like your romance novels. Going out into the wilderness doesn't guarantee you're going to find some beautiful girl in perils that you can swoop in and save her with your non-existent swordplay skills. It's almost insulting to a real weapon master like myself. Your head's in the clouds, my friend. Take it from me.
This weapon master doesn't seem to be carrying a single weapon on him. Perhaps it's not just Jonah who likes a daydream.
I'm telling you, Patrick, this is my chance. All I have to do is ask Leo for a sword of my own, and then I can set off for adventure. I've even got a guide to the wilderness right here. See?
Jonah holds up a hard-covered book with a nice illustration on the front. It seems to be a fantasy romance novel, starring a knightly young lad and a gorgeous damsel in distress.
I'm set!
I don't know if he's gonna get that much of good advice from that thing, but it does look entertaining.
One could write their own story.
The little boy, Cameron, runs around in the grass. He has a wooden sword in his hand, which he uses to beat back invisible enemies. Ha! Take that, monsters! Ha! His heroic war cries start to hurt your ears as he continues to strike at the air. Perhaps it's best if you leave him to his devices.
He seems to be having a lot of fun.
Yeah, loud fun.
A young man sits underneath a tree, watching the small child play in the grass.
Man, I can't believe Mom is making me babysit. Oh, because she found that skeleton skull in my room? It's like I'm the one who killed the thing. This is cruel and unusual punishment.
I'm sure it is, bud.
Oh, hey! What's up, partner? You didn't just come out here for a new job or anything, right? Because, I don't have that much to give you right now. I've been having a hard time finding anything cool or exciting to explore around Solara. My mom's been super protective after she found my treasure stash.
Sounds like she just wants to keep you safe.
I mean, yeah, but safety's for nerds. I want to go out there and go on adventures like you guys. Or like the other chosen that left the city. Or all those guards that used to live around here. I guess I'll really have to wait till I'm older. Unless I can somehow find a way to hide all my adventuring from my mom. My room isn't that big. I need some kind of hideout or something. Hey, that's not a bad idea, huh? That'd be cool! It'd be like a clubhouse, but for, cool adventuring stuff.
If that's what you want to do.
Sorry, I was rambling. What were you doing over here again?
We're leaving town. We're asking around for some advice.
Advice? Ha! It only makes sense you'd come to me. I am, after all, the brain store outfit, aren't I? That being said, I don't have much.
You know anyone?
Yeah. Do you know anyone?
Who has stuff?
Maybe Leo? That guy used to go on adventures all the time. He used to tell me cool stories whenever I was young, and I went to his shop to hang out. But then as I got older, he got more annoyed with me. Said I should stop loitering and messing with his weapons, but I wasn't messing with them. I was just checking out their quality, like an inspection. You gotta let someone inspect the goods before you buy them, or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's so dumb, huh? I think older people just get more uptight every day. Like, my mom was telling me all the reasons I couldn't go adventuring. She said one of them is because there's a ton of weird people outside of Solara. They're called adventurers, not weird people. And then she said it was naive and too trusting. Oh, it was a whole thing. It's stupid.
Right.
Mal continues to find things to complain about. You decide to step away before he holds you hostage with this lengthy rambling. I'll probably give you an earful for it later, but for right now, you don't have time to waste.
There you are. How's that well, not that one, actually. That is a great question, but how have you translated that book yet? I've been working at it before bed for days, but this one has me stumped. He withdraws the book from underneath the counter. When you first gave it to me, I thought it would align with some of the ancient texts I've got archived at my place. The more I looked into it, the more that didn't line up either. So what does that mean? Have you ever found an entirely new language, a language older than any of the texts I've got? Or you just found someone's gibberish journal? He shrugs and hands the book back. Either way, I'm afraid there's not much I can do with it. Sorry for the bad news.
That's okay.
Say, what's with the baggage you've got? Planning on going somewhere?
Oh, we're leaving Solara for a bit.
I see. In that case, maybe it'd be smart to take that book with you. Most villages like this one have their own libraries. Maybe a different librarian will know what this language is, if it's anything. It's worth a shot at least, right? Good luck out there. Be careful.
Thanks. We will.
Thank you.
An effort in vain, I suppose.
Where did you get that book from anyway?
Something that should have stayed sealed.
Huh.
Oh, I almost forgot about this girl.
Hi. The strange individual considers the abandoned picnic before them. A blanket of food, and no one around. They tilt their head. Do I dare? No, this has to be a trap, right? Hang on, who would have set the trap? I'm the only one who would do something like that. Either someone is stealing my shtick, or forgot to clean up after themselves. But if it's the latter, then it's safe to take. right?
There's the blacksmiths.
Yeah.
That is where Leo's at.
The green-haired woman leans against the wooden support of the home. Her face is contorted in utter irritation at Nellie's yapping. She tries to place her hands behind her head to tune her out, presumably, but moments later, you and her both realize that's not going to work. She straightens up and glares at Nellie. Don't care. I don't get paid enough to interact with you Solarans sometimes. Isn't she also Solaran?
Hey, Molly! You wouldn't have happened to see Dee Dee around here, right? I've been looking all over for her. We were supposed to go out again to Rachel's Cafe, and she didn't leave Solara, did she? Oh, who am I kidding? Of course she didn't. No one really leaves Solara nowadays anyways, so she has to be around here somewhere. She's still at home. I tried knocking on her door, but she didn't answer. Nothing is wrong, right? Do I do something? Is it me? Am I the problem? Oh, no. Nellie starts to anxiously ramble.
Oh no.
Ah! Column! Thank you for the follow! I appreciate it. Oh, Yomer, thank you for the follow as well, and thank you, Mad Cherry, as well. Is there a reason we're so quiet here?
Is there a reason why we're not moving? Oh, I'm
Oh.
lagging out, I guess.
I guess we're all lagging out.
What a
Okay.
great thing to have happen. I was like waiting for you guys to move, and you're just standing still.
Yeah, same. I was starting to
why am I getting
wonder
so
if
many
my
follows
internet
all
was
of a
gone.
sudden? Am I getting follow botted?
Uh-oh.
Wait a
You
second.
take a look at your mini feed, dude.
Because I just got like 10 follows all at once, and that
Then
feels
yes,
suspicious.
you gotta. That's not suspicious. That's a follow bot, dude.
Dang. Did I turn off my... Oh wait, I got it. Here we go. We'll just turn off alert box for a
New
bit.
streamer.
What a strange intermission.
Play Pyrophobia. I will not have enough time for that one.
Jack
Jesus.
Fedor, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'm assuming the follow botting has stopped, so I think you're a real person.
Run your own restaurant is
Good.
totally part of the lore. Absolutely.
80% sure.
Oh, we're back.
We
You're
back. Okay.
Did you hear me voice this character or no?
Yes, I didn't stop being able to hear. We just all DC'd.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm making sure. Yes, you're a real person. Welcome.
Yay! Real people!
Real people in my chat. Wild.
There's no way it just happened
Did
again.
I die?
Are you not moving? Dang it! Oh. Nope. It's moving
Poop
again.
server,
We're
dude.
good. We're good.
Alrighty. Here we go. Hello, Leo. We're headed out of Solara. You have any advice for us? Headed out? That's brave of you all. Then again, I guess it's to be expected, huh? They're the brave type. Just like most of the other chosen who decided to go it alone. Advice. Not much I can think of.
What? Weren't you like a monster hunter back in the day? Big
Yeah.
adventures, all of that?
I mean, yeah, but it's been a while, alright? Cut me some slack. I suppose. Your weapon's in good shape? Nice and sharp?
Debatably.
Ah. Alright then, in that case, why don't you let me give them a little repair before you leave? I don't want you getting hurt out there because your weapon breaks. That's practically a death sentence. That'd be great, thanks.
Yeah.
Leo takes your weapons from you and carefully works at repairing any of the damages they've accumulated over time. That should do it. Here you are. He returns your weapons.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Be sure not to let your guard down. I hear the monsters only get scarier the further away from town you get. I'm sure you can handle it. Go back safe. I don't have many other customers in a place like this. Be a shame to lose your business.
Don't worry, we'll be back.
For someone who doesn't have any advice, he actually has some pretty good stuff, I think.
Yeah. I mean, weapons are important.
Alright. Looks like the sun's heading down, but we can still make some distance in the meantime.
Sure thing.
We're heading towards the south. We need to cross the swamp. Well,
In we go. There's a fish.
don't
Yeah,
talk
it's
while
like a
you're
little like
underwater.
eel thing.
I'll do what I want. It's more fun this way.
It's all like bubbly.
The little, I don't even know what they're called. The plants at the bottom. They're so fun.
It's like kelp
Yeah.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. That wasn't me. I think that was the fish.
Oh,
Huh.
oh. Poor fish, I guess.
Yeah.
Circle of life.
Yeah.
Been in the swamp before, but never beyond it. Or just how far we have to walk.
That's a pretty pink tree.
Yeah.
Still quite far off from the location in this map. This is at least a good sign. I don't recognize this area.
Yeah. New territory.
This looks like a pretty forest.
Yeah. We're braving the wilderness. The really
heard a
pretty
frog.
wilderness.
What is that? What even is this? Are you a
I
frog?
think it is a frog.
That don't
It's
look
a
like a
really
frog.
flat frog.
It has a big mouth.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess it is a frog. It sounds like a frog. Crazy. Whoa. That's a safe way to
goat.
get down.
Interesting. It's a thick forest.
Mhm.
Tall canopies.
Berries!
Yay! There's no beetle thing. That's really cute.
There's more over here too. Snag these real quick. Ah!
It seems like the environment opens up over here.
Okay. Dang. I liked the forest. It was so cozy.
That's an
Is
interesting
an open
structure.
environment a good thing or a bad thing?
Depends. Do you have anything to be afraid of in the day?
Probably not.
I guess it's harder to get snuck up on in an open environment. You can see everything coming for a while.
True. Very true.
What is this? Nothing of particular value.
Ooh, a sword! Oh, flint and steel.
There you go. You got your lighter back.
I have a lighter!
A jungle. Is that a house?
Oh, kind of looks like one.
I don't think that's what
Yeah.
we're searching for. I suppose we could raid it if we'd like.
rather cozy.
Hummingbird? It's a little hummingbird.
Oh, what a lovely bird.
Yeah.
It's a small fisherman's hut.
Oh, it does look abandoned. Okay.
I'll take the fish. Yum. Any more fish up here?
Still quite far away.
Fortunately not.
Well, there was a lot of fish. Oh,
Interesting.
Ooh. That's a pretty butterfly.
yeah.
Thickets of bamboo. Let's see. That is a creature.
It does not look very happy to see us.
Give it a wide berth
Should
then.
just kill something.
Yeah. I'm glad that wasn't us.
Ah.
Oh. Be careful.
Well, that was mildly terrifying.
Yeah. Getting dark. I think it's about to become even more terrifying.
That is worrisome.
We'll figure it out, I'm sure.
Yeah. Hopefully there's like a clearing or something, because this doesn't look like very campable ground.
Not exactly, yeah. Plus, who knows what else is lurking in the canopy. At least we got that map, though. This would have really sucked if we didn't.
Monkey.
Aw, it's so cute.
Hello.
That's curious.
See something cool?
Oh, yeah. Tent.
The tent?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a tent.
It's a campsite.
The fire's out. It doesn't look like it's being used.
Those look pretty empty. Maybe
It is
someone
getting
forgot to clean up?
dark. This is as good a spot as any to relax then.
All right.
Okay. Whoa! We got a nice fire. Should we tell camp stories?
I don't have any camp stories.
I don't think any of us would.
I
That
can make
makes
something
sense.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I got one. Okay, so there once were these 3 people and they were dropped out of the sky. And then I think they got a house at some point, and I got this really cool chandelier. And then this is the crazy part of the story. They decided to leave the town they were dropped off in. What? And just like us, they were sitting at a campfire.
I understood most of that analogy aside from the dropping out of the sky part.
I like to take creative liberties. It makes them mysterious. That wasn't a part of my story, but I definitely heard that.
Shh.
Oh.
I see.
Do you guys see the eyes too?
A wolf that approaches a campsite? That's not normal.
It doesn't look very happy.
It really doesn't look happy at all.
Oh. Why is it so aggressive?
I don't
Normally,
know.
wild creatures stay away from groups of people. This is interesting. What?
Oh.
Huh?
Who is that?
Hello?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy there, Zev. You can't just go around attacking innocent people. He kneels down on the floor and beckons the wolf back over to him. I said to look for food, not look for a fight.
What in the world is going on?
The wolf wanders over to the young man with an annoyed expression on his face. The man chuckles before looking back up at you all. He has his own set of wolf ears on the side of his head, and a pair of crimson eyes that dart to and fro.
Oh, hello there! I'm sorry for the trouble. My companion and I were just looking for a quick bite when I think you had a whip of your campfire. I promise, he's a total sweetheart when he's not hungry.
He tried to eat us.
I did just mention the hungry part, didn't I?
He stands up tall and rests his hands on his hips to give you a grin.
I'm surprised we even managed to run into anyone out here. You don't get too many travelers around the jungle. It's pretty treacherous at night, with all the monsters that lurk in the dark. Not to mention the brush and the vines that make it hard to traverse.
Well, in that case, what are you doing out here?
Same as you, I'd assume. I have a place to be and not many other paths to take.
He extends a hand.
My name's Malcolm, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
When you don't return his handshake, he slowly pulls away.
Okay, tension's still a bit high, I see. That's okay. I get it. Trust me.
I think we're still just trying to process everything, that's all.
No worries. I understand. Zev and I get that all the time.
He pauses as his stomach grumbles quite loudly.
That was embarrassing. You guys wouldn't happen to have any extra food on you, right?
A little bit, but...
Oh, wow, that looks great. Don't mind if I do.
Before you have a chance to tell him off, the man waltzes forward and sits on a log. He reaches over the campfire and picks up some of the meat you've been cooking by the flames. He takes a big bite and offers a morsel to his wolf companion.
Man, this is amazing. I haven't seen cooked meat like this in so long.
I've been eating raw food for way too long. I was starting to get sick of it. That even healthy?
Probably not. But I don't know how to start a fire, so...
He takes another bite and speaks with his mouth full.
Excuse me, I'm so hungry you don't understand.
I think we can see that for ourselves.
Where are you guys headed?
He tilts his head curiously as he reaches for another piece of cooked meat to consume.
Southwest. Nowhere particular.
Oh, that doesn't seem safe. You don't have a destination in mind. How do you know when your journey's over? He shrugs his shoulders.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Then what about you? Where are you going?
Okay, I know it's hypocritical for me to say I don't know, but hear me out. I may or may not be lost.
You're joking.
Jungle turned me around! I just needed to get to the nearest village, but I'm going in circles for days.
Wow, that sucks for you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, you said you're going to the southwest, right? Pretty sure there's a village in that direction once you make it out of the jungle. If you let me tag along just till we make it there, I'll make it worth your while.
I don't know about
Awesome! Thanks so much! Once again, the man gives you no time to reject his request. I don't have much money on me, but I'm sure I'll think of something I could give you in exchange for your generosity. He stretches his arms above his head. I haven't slept in a real cot in forever! Time for us to live a life of camping luxuries, Ev.
Hang on, we don't have enough cots for...
He's already collapsed on one of the cots before you speak. He rolls around in the blanket and spreads his wolf hairs all over the black comforter. Ah, it's amazing! Thanks again! You look back at the large wolf cautiously. It glares at you all before slowly making its way over to Malcolm and resting on the other cot.
There goes 2 of our sleeping bags.
Man! Why?
Doesn't matter regardless. Someone needs to keep
Oh,
watch in case we get
dog.
another surprise visit.
Hmm. You know, I'm gonna say it. My back hurts. That log, not comfy.
Man said he had to sleep on the log.
You could have slept on the ground.
Cots left.
The sand wasn't bad to sleep on.
Man, I should have slept on the sand. Ugh.
Well, for next time, right?
There's gonna be a next time.
We're here.
Never mind.
Ooh. This place looks pretty.
It is... just like the other village. A village.
Village with people. Hello there, miss. A young woman kneels in the grass and picks some flowers peacefully. When she notices you approach, she perks up and begins to beam at you. Oh my goodness, new faces! Hello there! She rushes forward and grabs each of your hands for a firm and friendly shake. Welcome, welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here.
Hi. What is this place?
This is... Amutis. Did I get it wrong? I got it wrong, didn't I? Matis? Amutis?
Amutis?
Amutis? Do any of us know?
Cat got it.
I got it!
Wait, what did you say? Which one was it?
Amutis.
Amutis. This is Amutis, also known as the Town of Love.
Town of Love.
This village exists solely to embody the radiance and ideals of the most powerful and illustrious god of them all, the god of love. Under their guidance, we strive to welcome all into our borders and to prove to the world what true strength of love and acceptance is.
Cat?
Cat?
I'm coming back. I'm sorry. My internet blipped for a second.
Oh my god.
The blip of the century.
Right.
Anyway, welcome in. I'm sure you're going to love it here. My name is Risa, by the way. You can let me know if you have any questions about this place.
You the leader of this place or something?
Me? No, don't be silly. I'm kind of a Samaritan. Happy to greet new arrivals. Our leader's name is Aaron. They live in the larger house down the road to the left. If you want to speak with them, they're one of the most devoted in the town towards the god of love. I'm sure they'd love to speak with some new faces.
All right.
What do you know about the sacred Solarans?
The sacred Solarians? Yes, we've heard about them. They visited our village not too long ago. Of course, they had to leave because they had quite the important mission to deal with elsewhere, but they're friends of the village, as followers of the Pantheon of Virtue. Their leader, Raynor, is said to be quite the loyal god of love as well. Isn't that incredible?
All right.
I see.
Well, since this whole place is about the god of love, what do you know about him? The god of love is the perfect image of a celestial being of pure light and virtue. When the pantheon of iniquity turned their backs on the other gods, the god of love took charge and led the world into an era of peace and prosperity. We can never thank them enough for this. We owe them our lives and our entire realm. Right.
A place to stay around here?
Ah, yes. If you find a woman named Teresa, she'll have just the place. She rents out homes to travelers and wanderers such as yourselves. Speak with her if you want to know more.
Right, thanks.
You wouldn't happen to have a library we could visit, would you?
We do, actually. If you go down this road all the way to the end, it'll be the largest building on the left. You shouldn't miss it. Our librarian is quite the knowledgeable party as well. Whatever information you need, I'm certain we'll have it here. Unless, of course, it's harmful knowledge. That has no place in the town of love.
Huh.
Well, I think that just about covers it for now. Thanks.
Yeah.
This is a pretty nice place. Hello. How the heck did all these raccoons end up in my yard? Ugh, those irritating little trash bandits. First they take my compost, and now they're threatening to take my animals' food.
Yeesh.
What? No, they're just friendly. They're making friends with your animals.
Exactly.
Some people just don't get it.
If you ever need a quick job to do, then these bounty boards are your best friend. They've got everything from fighting monsters to gathering supplies, and the rewards aren't half bad if you're in a pickle. Me, though? I do them because I'm bored. Not a lot happens in a village like this, so I spend my time running errands to keep myself active.
Ah, it certainly
Hey,
does
thank
have
you for the
bounties
follow.
on it.
A whole bunch of bounties.
Yeah. Hello there. Do you like flowers? They say that roses are one of the symbols of love, so we make sure to plant as many as we could. We've been cultivating these specific bushes for years now. Hopefully the god of love appreciates them as much as we do. Word of advice, don't pick any of these roses without permission from head of the village. The last person who did that was shunned for acting against our brilliant god. Only someone with hatred in their heart would do something so vile. But don't you have to... Okay.
I've heard that they're trying to build a tavern over here with these logs and stones. I think a tavern is a great idea. It'll be the perfect way to show the travelers who pass through just how loving Amutis can be. Speaking of passing through, hello there. It's not so nice to see some new faces.
Every single person finds a way to incorporate love into what they tell us.
Yeah. I guess they're really devout.
I feel like I've been waiting out here for a while. I have to talk to Aaron about the animals. I noticed some of the male horses competing with one another. It's led me and Lawrence to having a lot of arguments. I don't want to fight with anyone. What if our disagreements have led to the god of love turning their backs on us? I can't have that. I need to repent and prove myself to the god of love. That's why I need Aaron's help. They'll know exactly how to solve my problem.
Would they be in there then?
Might be worth a try.
Or do we want to keep
Guess so.
looking around first?
Oh, we could. There's another person by the fountain. Oh, okay. Shh! Don't move another muscle. Her eyes are fixated on the flowers next to her. There's a hummingbird that always flies by here and drinks nectar from these flowers. You're gonna scare him off if you keep stomping around like that. Come on. Where are you, Hummingway?
Hello, welcome into Garth's Steakhouse. I'm Serena, Garth's wife, and co-owner of this fine establishment. If you'd like to look at the menu, you can go to the front counter inside. I promise you won't regret it. We have some of the best grilled foods around, and our smoked ribs are to die for. The secret is knowing where to find the best applewood logs.
Hey there, welcome to my restaurant. We have some of the best steak and mutton in town. Well, we used to have the only steak and mutton, but that's what makes it the best by default, huh? He puts his hand on his hips. What can I get you today? Let's see what you
got?
have.
Ooh,
That's chicken. No, there it is.
potatoes.
This could be beneficial to have one of these. Very well.
Sandwich.
They have a lot of meat around.
Oh, this is where they keep the cattle.
Oops.
Another order done. Business is going very well. Oh, you're wondering how I get business in Amutis if we're the village of love? Well, the answer's pretty simple. I don't sell weapons very often. Most part, I sell armor. After all, anyone can wear armor to protect themselves. You don't have to be a fighter. Weapons, on the other hand, there's a whole process someone wants to buy a weapon from me. I want to make sure they don't plan on causing any harm to anyone using my handiwork. Have you, be an accomplice?
I mean,
Suppose so. So you have
suppose,
to ask
yeah.
if the weapon
you
has the
see it that
malice or
way.
if it's the person that swings it.
Other bounty boards get way too much attention. Sent over here is where the real good jobs are at. Observe.
He confidently walks to the board and takes one off without looking at it.
Have fun picking crops, Violet. Meanwhile, I'll be busy with cleaning up after Lawrence's cows. On second thought, is it too late to put this bounty back?
Well, it is a very pretty place.
It
Oh,
sure
the roses
is.
help.
Mm-hmm.
A child.
Man, I've been playing hide and seek with the other kids forever, but I can't find anyone. How are they so good at hiding?
The woman has adorned herself with roses. Ah, perfect. Now I am truly the image of love, aren't I? She spins around and twirls her dress at you. Some petals fall from the ruffles of her skirt. I hope the god of love can see me now and my homage to their illustrious image.
Oh, here's one of them.
Mushrooms.
Hey, don't blow my cover. Greg will see me. I've been playing Ring Around the Rosie with him and ducking around in his house for the past hour. He'll never find me.
I guess that's how.
Well, mystery is solved at least.
Animals are looking mighty healthy. That's good. I was getting worried about them. Especially my stallion, Stanley. He was under the weather a while back because of some winter bug going around. But he really turned it around, huh? Sorry, didn't mean to bother you, stranger. Don't mind old me. No, seriously, hear me out. This canal would be so much more efficient if you let me attach one of my water purifying mechanisms to the top. And then we create an artificial waterfall to...
any of those words mean, Jackson, but the answer is no. I don't want you doing anything weird with the canals. You're gonna mess something up.
I don't see anything else this way.
This sounds acceptably large. Oh, someone over here.
Oh,
You missed them. Hello there.
I remember when this tree was just a sapling. It's gotten so big. It's too bad it's blocking the way, though. You can't appreciate the view when all you can see is a trunk and some leaves. It's a tricky situation. Will Bo have the tree removed, or is he going to keep it and try to work around it?
Oh, that must be the person.
Right.
Got a ton of god statues around the village to show our devotion. They're nice, but they kind of look like graves, huh? It's a little freaky. Why aren't they playing hide and seek with the other kids? Wait, the game's still going on? It's been over an hour! I gotta go!
Oh,
These are the statues.
I did see a couple of them around. That makes sense.
I almost completely ignored the idols.
you would have thought there'd be like a whole bunch more roses around it. Looks kind of grim.
True.
Oh,
Oh, this
there's
is
another
useful.
one.
Saves me a trip back.
Ah. I've been studying this strange stone for a while now. Apparently, it has the ability to transport anyone who touches it to a different stone of the same type. Isn't that fascinating? Although, I suppose that means the only way of successfully studying the stone is by finding a second one to test my theory, huh? But leaving Amutis, that seems pretty dangerous.
We've almost been around the whole village.
Another beautiful day in Amutis. Doesn't it just make you so happy to be alive?
Excuse me, are you Teresa?
Yep, it's nice to meet you. How did you hear about me?
Risa said you
Risa?
might have a place to stay for us.
Well, right she is. The building to my right has actually just opened up for rent. We used to have some of the sacred Solarians living in here, but they left on some larger mission to the west. May I presume you'd like to stay here for the night? Or perhaps you're interested in extending your stay for longer?
Just for the night, I think.
We'll see about that. You know, plenty of other people in this village said the same thing when they first came here, and now look at them. They've been permanent residents for some time. Anywho, don't worry about the rent. I'm happy to give one free night to any new arrivals in Amutis, as an extension of our village's kindness and generosity. Please, feel free to look around. All 3 floors are yours for free tonight, but I'll start charging 20 coins per night tomorrow.
Gotcha. We'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
This building right here?
Yeah, I hope not this one.
Ooh. How do we get to the other floors, though? Oh, it's on the outside, I see.
Oh.
There's seeds. I'll take cabbage seeds any day. Huh.
There we go.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh, check this place out. It's been a while since I've had the chance to kick up my feet and relax in an actual house. What do you think, Zev? The wolf's ears twitches. It exhales through its nose and rests its large body against the floorboards. Huh! I think he likes it here. The more you approach the wolf, the more ready it looks to bite your hand off.
Okay, let's
I'll
go
share a separate
upstairs.
space
Yeah,
from
give him
it.
some space.
Everyone's so friendly here.
I know, right?
Oh, we still have some daylight to kill. Maybe we should keep looking. Don't see anything else around though. I think we might have actually explored the whole town. Where was that library? Is this it? Oh, there's a child in here.
Hello there.
I heard the other kids in town are playing hide and seek. He wanted to invite me too, but I said no. I don't like that game. What if I hid and they never found me? Oh, it's so scary.
Then just step out of hiding.
Oh,
This
there,
looks
kid.
like a library, perhaps.
Oh, sure does.
Just when I thought the library was already amazing, Wilson added more books to the collection. We're so lucky to have a librarian like him in Amutis. Say, I don't think I've seen you around here before. My name is Ren. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you ever need research help, then I'm your gal. You can usually find me around here with my nose in a book.
And you must be Wilson.
Wow.
The young man leans over some redstone contraptions that circles all across the ground. When you approach him, he waves you away from the lines of redstone dust.
Careful! Please do not interfere with the redstone signal! He rushes over to you to ensure that the line isn't interrupted. I could ruin my entire experiment!
Are you Wilson?
Hmm? He looks up from his work. Oh, yes, that's me. What do you... Suddenly his eyes widen. Oh, my word, I'm so sorry! I didn't even realize you were new faces to Amutis. Where are my manners?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
He straightens up and clears his throat. Please, forgive me. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As you know, my name is Wilson, and I'm the owner of this library. What can I help you with today?
I have this book I need translated.
A book, huh? May I take a look for myself?
You offer him the book. He takes it from you and flips through the pages.
Oh, this is quite curious. I've never seen a language that's written like this, and I've studied ancient texts from numerous subjects. As far as I'm aware, this is nothing but a book of gibberish with some normal words written into it.
That's exactly what Sebastian said.
If you'd like, I could try to consult some of the books in my archives. That is, of course, if you're alright with me taking this book off your hands for the night. I'd love to help you, but I can't do much as is.
That should be fine. Thank you. Alright. Maybe now is a good time to head back. Unless we want to check every
Maybe.
building.
We can check every building if you want.
Yeah, I think now's a good time to rest up.
Okay. Wow. Hopefully they don't continue playing Seek all night long. That would be a lot. Probably tiring, too.
I think tiring
Fun,
is this
but tiring.
conversation.
Oh well. Oh,
Rest in the village for a night. Get back to the truck tomorrow morning.